Hello adventurers, and welcome back to some more of the Dungeon Beneath. In the previous episode we had a bit of a what Bob Ross would call a happy little accident, and today we will try not to repeat it. It was a happy accident because we started a new run immediately, getting that fire stoked, and now we have a really nice run running. Words are easy. We have an armor smith and an armored knight. The horror specs set up with extra health. Is that what it does, this thing? 1 extra health. And we have the cleric of the path with the stun stone there. Extra healing. The holy scepter there. Lowered health on the hero, but with extra damage output. Very nice. Alright, and we were debating whether or not to replace anything here. These are really good units, all of them. But so are the ones we have, and I still am set on not replacing anything. So we will take the punishment if that is what it will give us. I have faith. The pack leader targets the lowest health enemy. Oh, do I know you? I don't know if I know this one. The pack leader. These guys we know. Oh no, those lycanthropes are so nasty, and he attacks the lowest health enemy, which is the horror specs. Alright. So we probably don't want to frontline with him then, right? Oh, that doesn't work. Oh, we cannot not frontline with him then. Interesting. Can we kill a unit in the first turn? Is that possible at all? I think we will have to. And the music is a little bit intense. I'm turning it down on my end here. Let's see. See, the thing is, we cannot kill a unit on the first turn. Oh, well, we have to. Otherwise, the 2 essences just won't pop up. We will only get 1 as it is. There's only 1 spot for it to pop up in. 4 and 1. This will be a total of 7 damage in 1 row. This is 8. Now we've got 8 damage in 1 row, killing a lycanthrope, and I think that is super important. So this is not necessarily how we do it. We can put this in any lane except this one there. So is it smarter to kill this lycanthrope first, or that one? Let me think. The horror specs deals 2 damage to a random enemy. Regardless, it's definitely a good idea to kill a lycanthrope. Oh, we've got an issue here, of course. The hero is taking 2 damage right now. And this is the strategy that killed me in the previous run. But I don't think we get away with doing it in any other way. I think we have to tank... Oh, here's something I never realized. I honestly always thought that these guys who targets the lowest health enemy would also target my hero if that was the lowest health enemy. Which we clearly see now that that is not the case. It does not target him. So that's nice. We can go down to 1 health. Is there no other way? Oh, in fact, we will not kill this guy because the armored knight will lose armor before attacking the lycanthrope, and therefore it will not do 4 damage and will only do 2. So we cannot kill a lycanthrope in the first turn. No. Okay. Here's another setup. This will make the horror specs the lowest health enemy in the next turn. I'm thinking about doing this so that we get armor on the hero. But not being able to boost the armored knight might also be a way to lose this outright. Man, these lycanthropes, they're so nasty. I think we're gonna die. Okay. Is this the best setup? We're not losing a character in the first turn. We can do the math on next turn. Next turn. Well, we can't exactly, because the Cleric of the Path has a random healing thing and the Armorsmith has a random healing thing. The important part being who gets healed, so that who will be the lowest health enemy in the next turn for the pack leader, right? And they go first, these three, dealing 6 damage across the board. Then goes my 2 healers. So then we get healing. Then, after all of that has happened, the pack leader will attack here. Next turn, Horsepex will be at 2 health at the beginning of next round. But not all of these will have taken 2 damage. The Armored Knight will not be wounded at all, and so the Cleric of the Path will heal someone to full. And then the Scepter heals 1 damage to another ally. So one of these guys will only one of them will have 1 damage on him. And then the Horsepex is at 2 health. Then at the beginning of next turn, the 3 Lycanthropes attack again. This time there's no armor on the Armored Knight, so it goes down to 6. Armorsmith will be at either 4 or 3 after that, and 3 or 2 on the Cleric of the Path. Then comes our healing, and we hope that it hits the Cleric of the Path and the Horsepex. If either of those are at 2 health after our healing round, then we lose a character. And so obviously that is not good at all. That just doesn't work. We can reset the battle once, which I gotta remember. How much damage are we doing? We're doing 2, 2, and 3. So we're not getting... They're also pretty tanky, these lycanthropes. We can't just kill them. We can't get to the Ancient Urns to trigger the horror specs. So we're going back to probably overloading one lane. Try to kill this one in the second round, triggering the horror specs combo. And then next turn we have to move someone in front of Taskin. Like up here. Leaving the horror specs open. Next plan is this, I think. No, we're not supposed to have the Armorsmith in the same lane as Taskin. I did not know there was a second battle with these stupid lycanthropes. What a nasty fight. Let me see. And this environment tile, the Corrupted Order, will also shift every turn, so this could make it even worse, honestly. With our random healing, we can be lucky. And the best way to do it is this. Was that how I decided it was the best idea to do it? No, this here, where we tank with the hero. 1 turn. And next turn, regardless of where the Armorsmith puts his armor, we can either move the Horsepex in here to tank, or Taskin will have armor to tank that row again. But it's gonna take us forever to chop through one of these lycanthropes. Oh, but the Horsepex will trigger on one of the Assisted Wisps. Dealing 1 damage across the board. It could trigger the other Ancient Urn. That doesn't really matter though. But what we would want him to do to hit is any of the lycanthropes, which he will do. 4 damage dealt on this one this turn, and 3 here. Next turn we do 3 and 0. So that's gonna be a kill on the lycanthrope here in the next turn. Because of the Essence Distiller. Alright, so we get 1 kill in the next turn. And the Armor Smith will keep this alive. We might lose the Horror Specs in the second round to the Pack Leader, but that'll be it. Alright, this is how we try it. We have 1 reset. Slow approach. What a start to the episode here. Yeah, so we're doing 3 in this lane to the Lycanthrope, and the Void Wisp will also do 1 damage here. So this Lycanthrope is indeed dead. We have the armor on the Horror Specs, so you come up here to block this lane now. Horror Specs will survive regardless. Armored Knight is in a bad spot. We could do this instead. Yes, I think I like that more. Who are you attacking? The Horror Specs, and it will survive regardless because he's got effectively 5 health right now. Hopefully the Horror Specs gets healed in this round. Otherwise we might be boned. We're not losing a character this round. That is impossible. So what we're doing, 2 damage here. Not much. But getting rid of just 1 Lycanthrope, which means that we take less damage per round, and therefore we can better keep up with our healing and the armor smithing. We will be tanking this lane effectively going forward, which means the healing will go to other characters. Oh, we got another kill. Alright, we're lucky. Alright, alright, alright. We are losing the Cleric of the Path right now, and there we can be lucky that both of the healings... Well, we only need her to heal. We don't know if he can heal himself, actually. I have never seen him heal himself. Regardless, we are now killing this Lycanthrope, putting with the Horror Specs, putting him down to 9, and then he gets hit by 3 and 2 more, 5 more down to 4, and then we win next round regardless. Okay, so we cracked the code. Right, I didn't miss anything, I think. We lose a character. Why didn't you die, Lycanthrope here? Oh, because he attacks first, reducing the armor up here. So that was a misplay. The Horror Specs is gonna die this turn. But we have lethal here. Close one. I mean, their hero will never target my hero, of course. He will always go for one of the characters with lowest health, slowly taking out the Armor Smith and then starting to work on the Armored Knight. Meanwhile, Taskin would attack. Maybe I didn't need the damage on him then. Maybe that was a misplay. But I think it was really important to remove 1 Lycanthrope really early and not lose a character really early because they have Doom. I stand by my actions. Armor Smith up makes sense to me. Prioritizing it over the Armored Knight. We know that when he levels he gets more maximum health and 1 attack. And I don't know what happens to him on level 3. but it probably won't affect his ability, and then just having more armor on this guy, more armor output, seems to be the better choice. I do think that for balance reasons you should go 3 XP to get to level 2 and then 4 XP to get to 3. Seems to make sense to me, but we could also level the horror specs again. Right. Oh, we can't. Armorsmith it is. We get an item. Another necrotic ring. Can I put that on my hero? I mean, if that ends the run, then bad. Inventory full on you. Oh. Well, he's gotta have the Titan ring. Okay. Oh, we could do it on the Armorsmith. I really want to know if it kills my hero. Surely that will not happen. No, it pushes maximum health down by 2. And then if I take it off... Alright, so I mean, right now he doesn't have more than 1 health anyway. Might as well give it to him, and then if we find a healing potion, we can pop it off and then heal him. Right? Right. Orb Progenitor. Round end, summon to a wandering orb. This should be easy. Destroy the treasure chest for extra stuff. And we have these thickets, which makes it way easier to beat Keejchen right now. Can't move that thing. The thickets will also trigger the horror specs. So like, we are gonna do very, very bigly damage here. Very much damage. Oh, we do have a problem. Orb Progenitor... See, if I do it like this, then there's a chance that we lose. Wandering Orb might shoot the thicket. If any of these 3 shoot that thicket, then the Orb Progenitor would kill me. If I put the horror specs here, he will die. But by then... Now we need to keep him around, because he summons Wandering Orbs every turn, and we want to keep killing them and triggering the horror specs here. So let me get some armor on our hero. Treasure chest should be easy enough to take down. This will be fine. No one can die here. And here we have 8 damage being dealt to the Orb Progenitor. He does 4 here at best. 2 more being doled out, but that won't even kill the Armored Knight. I don't think we can lose this. Indeed. Okay. And we get bonus, we get extra experience here. I think we should focus on leveling 1 at a time, even though I really want to level the horror specs. We also have the Firis coming up where the horror specs is not that good, right? This is also the last room before the boss, I think, so... Battlestar gains shield, extra speed, extra health, 7 health. But we can't put it on our fighter. Mage only gain a shield that can tank a good amount of damage in the first turn. Now I can't see the shield text right here. My question is, because we are gonna have that guy paralyzing in the next combat, would shield block paralyzation? I don't know. Yeah, we're still wounded on the hero. No point in popping off that thing. We can refresh the store. Is there something specific that we are looking for? I don't think the mage shield thing is bad, and we've got the merchant secret, so I really want to buy stuff. We can also buy the tennis gloves, is fine for just putting on the horror specs, maybe. This one lowers speed, right? I think maybe we want to lower the speed of the cleric so that it heals later in the turn. I forget the speed of the monsters in the boss fight. I mean, we're definitely refreshing the store. We don't need the dragon scale on the knight, and we've got enough money to do it once. I'm just thinking whether or not we should buy one of these first. Both are decent items. Clypeus' blessing is actually not that bad. If you think about 1 health, let me think. 1 health. The difference is that we will take an attack. The first attack that comes in will usually be more than 2 damage. We can probably set that up and put that on like the horror specs, right? So the first attack that it tanks could be more than 1 anyway, which is then better than the tennis gloves. Except then the shield is gone, and if you take the damage on the 1 health instead, then we have healing potential to get back up to the 5 on the horror specs, where once the shield is gone, the horror specs health will once again be just 4, and that's its maximum. So we are increasing the maximum here, while this one it's a single use, but can tank more. I think the tennis gloves are better. And then I will refresh. There's the potion belt. Okay. Another Titan's ring. We could have 2 Titan's rings on the armored knight, I suppose. But I really want a potion belt. And that's all we get then. That's fine then. We put that on. Can we put that on the hero? I think so, but I am wondering if that is the right call for this fight. I don't think so. We should put that on the horror specs and use it as like a tank for this fight. Except, of course, now we can't. So, the ring here can go... Oh, but then the health is lowered. Let me try to set up... We know that it has the... Now I'm just looking at the board here and thinking, next turn, we will have a Firis boss in this spot. We have the 2 poison urns in front that poisons a random unit. Then we have a Firis up here, or a unit here that will give shield to its allies. It has 12 health, I think, and this one down here is the unit that paralyzes my characters, and it has 15 health. They both do 2 damage, and this one does 2 damage, and if we hit the one in the middle, it'll do 2 damage again randomly every time it counters. So if we set that up, I want to kill the shielder first, pretty sure. So would we set it up like this? Getting paralyzed on the horror specs every turn doesn't make a huge difference. Then we could do it like that. Now we're tanking the middle lane as well. And then we have 3 healing per turn. They're dealing 6 per turn plus whatever poison. We buy the potion belt, I mean for sure, and put it on who will be taking the most damage. The armored knight will not be needing it and cannot carry it anyway. So then it's either the Cleric of the Path or the Horror Specs, both being good. We don't know if the Cleric of the Path can heal itself, and in keeping it alive is actually super important. So it gets the potion belt. Leaving us with 2 money that we cannot use to buy anything. I would buy the Titan's Ring if we could afford it here. Can we sell anything? I could sell 1 Necrotic Ring to have more burst damage in the first round. This one also lowers the maximum health of any unit by 2. but more damage over time. So let me think again. The thing is, this one could go on like the Armor Smith later, and I think that's actually really decent. 1 extra damage per turn instead of... But the other thing is then, for selling this, we get 1 money back, then we spend 3. So that's like, we spend 2 money to make that switch. And then we get 4 extra damage in the first round. That would then hit the poison urn and not be good for anything, I think. So I don't like that, no. We'll put that on the hero still, and then we are going forward. Whew. Wish me luck. Dungeon boss Firis. Yeah, and I remembered everything correctly. That's really nice. 2 and 2, yeah. The attack order is a little bit unfortunate, but you will kill the urn, then we trigger the horror specs. Doesn't really matter. Oh no. This is how we have. Oh, we can't. This undead hero guy is so freaking insane. I can't attack him. If I attack him every round, we die. Right, we have to kill him last. So I cannot have the Cleric of the Path in this lane, which means we have to switch them around. Now the Cleric of the Path is being paralyzed every turn, and then it cannot heal. I'm pretty sure. I also wonder if it will even restore health off of the potion belt, but I don't think, the point is I don't think we can do without that healing. So what if we did it like this, and had the Armored Knight getting stunned every turn, paralyzed every turn? Like this. Are we out healing them? Are we outpacing them in healing? We are getting 6 damage in every turn until we kill something. That make that maybe 8. Hopefully one of the poisons go on the horror specs again, otherwise we might be boned. Here we have what? How much damage going in? Who attacks first? We do. We hit the urn, killing it. We could wait with killing this urn for a while by having the horror specs up here, and then the Cleric of the Path sitting up against the Firis. How long will it take us to kill the Venina? It goes second, but then it paralyzes every turn. And if the Armor Smith... I mean, hopefully he throws his armor over here, right? Because if he throws it here, it's not going to be converted into damage. It will be converted into healing, effectively. That's how I keep forgetting to, when we count our healing, like I keep forgetting to add in the armor. The armor is in effect, kind of healing too, or reducing damage then, right? If he hits the skin, we can just do this for 1 round, and then the damage will be spilling in here, and then we move it back up if the armor goes on the knight in the next turn. So we can use the armor efficiently every turn here. We are healing a total of 4 health and tanking 2, which makes almost all the damage that they're doing. Again, the question stands, how long will it take for me to kill the Venina? We kill this one in the first turn with these 2, then we deal 3 damage here to the Venina. Every subsequent turn we will only be dealing 4, and it has 12 health. So that is 12, well, oh, it's 3 turns. 4, it's 4 per turn, yeah, 4, 8, 12. 3 turns. Then we are rid of the Venina. And then I think we've won. Maybe. It depends on where the poison goes. Depends on where the horror specs damage goes, I suppose. If he hits the other cursed urn, that would be terrible. And the healing could be clutch if it goes in. We have one reset. As long as I don't like make any huge misplays. We gotta switch these around. Why did I put you in this lane down here? Is there a reason? To not hit the urn, but now I was again hitting the Firis, which is not allowed. So this is how we have to set it up, which means we will be killing this urn. Damn it! Back and forth. I think this is the setup. We cannot have the Cleric of the Path in this lane. And again, the same theory stands. If we get the Armorsmith to buff Keejchen, then we can put the Horror Specs up here for one turn, taking the damage in here on the Mage, and then moving it back, or the hero, moving with the Horror Specs back whenever. But I really gotta take it slow here, and not make a misplay, because we cannot reset if I die, right? Alright. Alright. Not good. Oh, I completely forgot about the Lesser Void Wisps even. And the shield from him, right. But I think this looks like it's gonna work out. We're not losing a character this turn. That's wrong. We are losing a character. Because this is poison. Or we could be that unlucky. But we got the armor on Keejchen, which is actually fine. And he was poisoned and is stunned, so that doesn't really matter. That's fine. Move Horror Specs up here, and now we're blocking for the Cleric of the Path. It balances out the poison at least on its own, and we're not losing Keejchen this turn. Yeah. And this will remove that shield. That's really nice, dealing 1 damage more, so putting him down to 9, and then at least we get 2 triggers of the Horror Specs as well, which may make a difference. I could move Keejchen up here. For what? 6 total damage going in on the Clypeus, and 2 more. That might kill it this turn. But then we start hitting the Firis, which is really, really dangerous. From next turn on, the Cleric of the Path will start hitting the Firis. Oh, in fact, oh no, these 2 Lesser Void Wisps will hit the Firis twice, dealing 4 damage back to my side of the field, and there's nothing we can do about that. And that could kill me. Oh, I don't think that damage, random enemy cannot target the enemy or my hero. I think, but we could very well lose one of these 2 characters. In fact, that is very likely. At least we go before them, and we might kill this guy before he even attacks. No, because that will require my hero to attack. But decent chances of losing one of the mages. But is there anything I can do about it? I can reset. And that's the best we can do. I think we gotta run it. We gotta run it. Fun stuff. This is what I'm thinking right now. If I move the Horror Specs down here, we will lose the Cleric. No, the Cleric goes before the Clypeus. Yes? Yes. Okay. So it'll not die. It'll keep outpacing its poison with its own with its potion build, and hopefully the Armorsmith will give it some healing as well. And I think we are... Oh, we cannot use you. So 1 and 4 plus 2 from the horror specs when this one dies. That's not going to be enough because the shield is still around. The shield will be popped by the armor smith. Then goes the cleric, killing this one, dealing 2 damage here down to 6. No, to 5, and then we hit it to, and get it to 2. And then it'll attack the armored knight, paralyzing him. Then the Firis attacks here, dealing 2 to the horror specs. Important part is that it's not gonna kill any of my stuff this turn. We can still reset, but I think we've honestly been decently lucky here. And we are going to roll it. I keep healing the wrong people though. And we don't get to kill the Venina before it attacks again? Are you kidding me? Yeah. Oh no, you're not. This way we are not attacking the Firis this turn. In fact, we're healing on the cleric here. These two have healing on their follow-up. Right, so now we're not activating any of our healings this turn. Oh no, that doesn't work. Okay. We will kill the Venina though. Can't move you, right? Yeah. Oh, I have armor on Taskin. Oh. This is not perfect still, because the Cleric of the Path attacks the Firis, and then he triggers his thing, dealing 1 damage twice to random enemies, and it could kill both the Cleric and the Horror Specs in the same action. So, maybe we do this. At least we're making use of the armor. Our net gain from this round will be that we take 2 damage on the Armored Knight, and it's still paralyzed next turn. And the Cleric of the Path will not take any damage. In fact, it'll heal back up to 3 health, because it's not attacking, so it's not getting poisoned. The Horror Specs will trigger when the Venina dies, hitting the Firis and triggering the same issue up here. And that'll happen regardless. If I do this as well, when the Venina dies, the Firis gets hit by the 4 Horror Specs, doing the same thing. So we don't want to kill the Venina, but that's also stupid, of course. Of course we do. I think we cannot win this. There's just no way. No, that's not true. Going forward from this round, we can put the Armored Knight and the Armor Smith up in this lane here, and then surely we cannot die. Except, I mean, we will be attacking it like 3 times per turn, and then it does 6 extra damage on top of the 2, so it does 8 damage per turn once I'm hitting it with 3 units. That's insane! I think the right choice is to not attack with these 2. We don't lose the Cleric of the Path regardless, actually. Because it doesn't attack itself, so it doesn't take the poison damage. It might... Oh, well, it could be attacked twice by this guy throwing daggers or whatever. Losing the Horror Specs isn't a big deal. It is a deal, but it's not a big deal. And letting the Armor Smith attack means that we get the follow-up healing out of him at least. Okay. So the bad news is that we are dying right now. We need to do something. Here, like this. Right? Move you there. Next turn we can move the Armored Knight up here. We are gonna be hitting it for a total of 4. Only 3 damage once. It does 2 damage here and then 2 doled out randomly, which won't kill anything. We got armor on Keejchen again. Right, we couldn't have gotten it anywhere else. I think this is the right play. Oh, you're up to 5 damage now. Oh, we can build up a big attack on the Cleric of the Path by if we keep moving it around. This turn we are not losing any units or anything. It cannot happen, indeed. And we're dealing 3. Or we attack with the Cleric. Next turn I'm moving these 2 up here to tank the mid lane. Could put it like this though. To get the chance of the armor here, and then we will keep doing it. Do we want to attack with the mage? Next turn it will be 6. Well, they cannot attack next turn, so then we will have to move back, and then it's 7, and then we would be able to kill it. Keejchen is attacking every turn, putting him down to 9 this turn, making it lethal next turn, regardless. If I do it like this, yes. It doesn't get another attack next turn. And the random damage doesn't hit my hero, so we will not die. It cannot happen. Right, it goes last in the attack order. So it only has 4 health as well, so he has the 4 damage that it needs, and it cannot stop that from incoming. Negative. No. No. Oh man, that had me sweating. Whew. What a fight. Alright. That must have been all the 30 minutes. Oh yeah, way more. Jesus Christ. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. This is 1 extra damage from the hero. That's perfect. 2 extra XP here. We would over XP on the Armorsmith, so I'm gonna put it on the horse specs, but he died this battle, so we will do it on the knight. And we get allied humans gain +1 health. All of our guys are, almost all of our guys are humans. We are an elf hero, okay. That's fair. Spirit Shackle. The first time an ally dies, summon an avenging spirit. Not one of my favorites at all. Allied fighters have gained +1 attack and -1 health. That would be these 2. Increasing our DPS by 2 damage, which I think is very much needed. And they are pretty decently tanky, both of them anyway, so I think they can get away with it. So we are getting Ethric's Journal for the first time. The Book of Law would give us 3 extra health. And maybe we would even replace the horror specs later, who knows? I don't think that would be the right play though. I think he would lower our health, but we can take it. Do it. He didn't. Oh, -1 health? Didn't it say -1 health? They haven't taken. Oh, okay. They have more than their maximum health right now. Alright, well, thank you guys as always for watching. That was an intense fight. See you in the next episode, and bye-bye.